Is the cycle a cartoony Tarkov? I'll let you know. Hey guys, Kenny here, the Hobby Cop. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Oh, I see I'm kind of see-through-y today. On today's video, we're talking about the Cycle Frontier. As you can tell behind me here, it's a new game. It's in the beta release right now. There was the alpha, I guess, almost like a year ago. I played that, and now I've been playing the beta for the last 2 days, and I'm really enjoying it. So there's a lot of comparisons you can draw if you play Tarkov. I'm a big Tarkov player. Like you have, let's say, first of all, you have your inventory in your hideout. Your hideout you can upgrade. The stuff in your inventory you can use to craft things. Your hideout can also generate you income. When you take your gear into raids, there's insurance that you can buy. There's different factions that you sell stuff to, just like the traders in Tarkov. You have a self-container. Within the gameplay, there's AI, and there's also other players you go against. So a lot of similarities. The time to kill is a little bit longer than Tarkov. It definitely, obviously, a little bit more cartoonish than Tarkov, but I've definitely been really enjoying it. So this video here, I have some gameplay that I saved, nothing special, but I'm just going to do a voiceover and talk about the game as we do, so let's switch to that. Okay, so here you have, I guess, your hideout or this space station area. So a lot of your stuff at the start when you're doing kind of like the walkthrough, the on-ramping of this game will be done in this bar here with your bartender Badum. And he'll tell you to do different things, visit different factions. Once you finish all your kind of like on-ramping stuff, you're going to unlock your base. This is how you get into your quarters here. You go into your quarters. This looks like it'd be your workbench where you craft weapons. I don't have that unlocked yet. And then here's obviously like a little sitting area overlooking the space station. And this is your quarter upgrade, so you can upgrade different things in here. So this is different generators, as you can see here, and as you go through, I think the only one here that I upgraded is my supply crate one. And then you can just upgrade different things, and over here these are where you get your income generator. So this generator here just collected me $2,500. There's your supply crate one. Then down the bottom here is where you claim your packages, or your insurance. So you can insure your things two ways. You can insure it costs more if you want the people to go in and try to bring back the items, or you can do it the way I've been doing it here, is where you insure the items, and when you die you get a certain percentage of the money and you collect the money right here. So this is your humble abode. So you go out here into the space station again, and now we're going to see the different fractions. So this is sorry with the terrible names, Korvalev. So one of the fractions in the game, they'll give you missions. This is the Armory, where you can buy stuff from them as well. Here's a different scraper gun, ammo, consumables, like your meds and stuff like that, and different attachments for guns. I haven't really fooled around adding attachments to my guns yet. I'll do that maybe once I get a little more comfortable with the game. And here are some missions that I'm currently working on right now for this faction, sorry. And as I go into the game, I can press G, and it will bring up the factions and the different tasks. You can see up in the top left there, it shows like what part I'm on there, part 3, 2, and 3. This is a quick little shop where you can stop and buy items, guns, armor, consumables, tools, attachments, all for your guns as well. These are usually just the gray basic ones, and you can sometimes buy better ones from different factions. Obviously I have a little issue here. The game's a little buggy right now. I think I just cancel out of this. But yesterday there was a lot of issues with servers going down and stuff like that. So I think I just exited out of this and I tried again, and then it actually works. This is not set up right yet. It looks like this is where you would buy some skins for your players and stuff like that. Over here we have another faction, which is Usurious, I think. So you can buy stuff from him there. And here's the different jobs I'm doing for him. I have to visit the swamps, kill some striders. Those are like AI monsters. They're actually quite easy to kill, and if you kill them, you get the spinal basis, and you have to bring them back. And that's my reward down at the bottom there. The AI in this game can be actually quite challenging. Some of the basic stuff is pretty easy to do if you're doing a game solo. Some of the bigger monsters, you definitely would want to be in a duo to take them down, because it's a little harder. I think I missed the other faction. It's off to my right there. I think I just run back to it in a second. So actually I was just checking the price here actually for my stims, the weak stim, and they were the same price from him as well as from the faction. I wasn't sure if it'd be cheaper, but like I said, you can unlock better stuff. So this is a crafting table here where you can craft book bags, where you can craft guns, where you can craft all your different attachments and stuff like that, but you need different parts. You can see the things that are red I don't have there. But you can find those all within the game and come and craft them, or you can simply just buy them. So this is the third and final faction, the ICA. So here's their jobs. They want some hardened metals and stuff, and the same type of thing. I can buy different items from them here in their little tiny store. And again, it's messing up, but if you just cancel it out and you come back, you can buy it again. So here I think I'm going to jump into a game. Okay, so here we are down on the surface of the planet. You land, and now I'm just kind of stalking through here. I think I saw a player run this way, so I'm just looking to see where he's at. I find a lot of times when you land right away, you encounter players pretty close because you can see them shooting off in the distance there, because players can see you drop into the. So I'm not overly well equipped here, so I was trying to sneak up on the guy. And it looks like he starts to mine something, so I tried to give him a couple little shots here. I hit him a few times there, and I think that yellow means I cracked his shields, but then he kind of disappears on me here. He fell down there, and personally, actually, I thought he died, so I jumped down here in a second to go try to find him. So when a player dies, they drop their gear, and you can get that. Sorry, there's pipe running in the background there. You can hear it coming down the basement. So I thought the player had fallen down here, but I couldn't find his gear. And at the end, they give you a death report, and it shows that I actually did 90 damage on him, but did not finish him off. So in this game too, it's all kind of like No Man's Sky. And a little trap there in a little hole. It's kind of like No Man's Sky also, like the colors I find, the palettes, and you can also do mining. So you can see there's this rock here is how it glistens that I run by. That's something that I can mine, bring back to the space station. I can use it for crafting, or I can actually use it and sell something. So I use Q here to get out my pickaxe, and you have to dig it out of the rock until you're able to grab it. You press F to grab it. So you'll see here maybe a couple more hits and I'm able to pull that out, and I get some of the gems there as well. So the part of the this mission was I had to come to this swamp that I'm in here, so I accomplished that, and I had to kill some striders. And also you can see when I pulled up the map there, there's a little red, there's a legend, but a little red thing where the extraction point. So it's actually right by the swamp I needed to go to, so that was pretty good. I had to kill, I think, I can't remember if it was 5. You can see there's a box here to my left. It's already been opened. This box here to my left as well has already been opened. So somebody's been here. The kids are playing in the background there. But right now I'm just looking for another strider or two that I needed to do to complete the mission. They're the easier kind of animals to kill. You can just see somebody I missed. They took off there. That's actually where I'm going to take off and extract from as well. So somebody had left the game then. So that's kind of neat about this game, is that the map is kind of continuous. As you can see, I have no timer here. I can stay in this map as long as I want. And during this time as well, other people are leaving and coming and exiting the game. So you'll see the little spaceships come down from above. You can go try to hunt those people down, and just like that person I just saw there, they extracted. They left the game. They're going back to the inventory, and I'm still here within the live map. So that's kind of cool. Like, you could stay in here for a long time, try to hunt people down. You'd probably need a bigger backpack. So right when I got to the extraction point here, I pressed Y. You can see the guy do the little thing, and he's calling the spaceship. So now it takes roughly, I'd say it's about like 30 seconds for this spaceship to come down. Now, a little point here, because I learned the hard way: do not wait in the middle of the landing pad. The spaceship will land on you and kill you. I found out the hard way there. At this point here, I was hearing some noises around me. I find there's a lot of ambient noises that sound like people walking, or sound like almost could be gunshots. It could be different creatures. Sometimes it's the water, but it takes a little while to get used to the different sounds in the game here. There comes my spaceship. So I don't have the actual gameplay sound playing right now because when I recorded it, there was a lot of noise in the background, so I apologize for that. And I was going to do a voiceover anyway. So now, once these doors open up, I had to go inside, and I'd say it's roughly about 15 seconds that I have to stay in here and survive. So basically, somebody could have saw this spaceship landing and push. One little tactic is if you have grenades on you, you just heave some grenades up in here, and if you kill the player, the ship will take off and their gear will be left behind, and you can loot that. So you can see I successfully extracted. I've completed some tasks. You can see this is my inventory here, but I needed a couple of those things, so you can see the tasks that I've completed here. So I needed those, and this is the guy that so it said I was in proximity to this guy here. I dealt 90 damage to him, and it said if I would have killed him. But it's kind of neat too if you use proximity chat with the person, which is in the game. I think it's T you press. It shows up who you talk to, so I guess if you have to report somebody, you can do that. So now I'm back in the space station, and actually I'm going to switch to the other clip. So here I'm back in the spaceship, or the space station, or whatever you want to call it. So this is now where I could go in and turn in different tasks. I think you can see up in the top, the yellow beside it means I've completed. And actually I went to the wrong person here. This is the Orus guy I didn't complete because I need to kill 3 more striders in the swamp. I found the swamp. I got some of the bones or whatever I needed. But I do have one you can see completed for the ICA. So I'm going to go turn this in. That was the hardened metal and the spinal basis. So now I get a reward, some points, some dollars you can see up above, and it also unlocks weapons and different things in their store. So this is, you can see, has a green beside it there, so that's better than obviously the gray ones. So it goes, I think it goes gray, green, blue, and I'm not sure what the higher tiers are. I haven't got anything like that. So now I'm going to run across the map to the Coraville faction, and I'll turn in my thing there, and we'll see if we move up any levels there as well. And also you have to remember too, like, you have your safe container, so you can see I'm turning this in here. My reward's going to be a shield, some money and stuff like that. So you have to remember, you have your safe container, you have your inventory. You have to remember to empty that out into your base inventory. And you can do that right from here. You go up and you click inventory. I think that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to drag the stuff across. So you can see this on the right hand side, or right above me here, is all the stuff, and I'm dragging it over. And then I can go and sell that. I can use that for crafting or something like that. So that is my quick little review. So I've walked through different parts of the space station, the 3 factions, basically what to do down on the planet, how to get off, showed your hideout, how you can upgrade it. I hope you guys enjoy this. Like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next video.